What's up, y'all? It's Image, Selfish the Brain. So lately I've been getting a lot of questions. People been asking me, damn, you rap, I like your little style and shit. Who influenced you? Who your top five? That's a debate in itself, you feel me? But shit, me, to be honest, I like hella songs. Hella songs I like from old to new. But to say artists, it ain't too many artists I feel like I could stick with and like for a long time, right? Because it kind of be hard, to be able to keep somebody's attention for a long time as an artist is kind of hard. So, with all that bullshit being said, I'm going to let y'all know who my top five is, right? And it ain't the usual top five. So, number one, I'm going to go with Papoose. I know a lot of people might not know where I'm coming from with this, but that nigga, he got bars, he spit, he the truth, right? So, he gonna be my number one. My number two, I'm gonna have to say Eminem. That white boy nasty as a bitch. People don't give him his respect a lot because he ain't black and he don't talk that drug shit, that a lot of us relate to. But if we just talking musically perspective, that nigga nasty as a bitch. Got that out the way. So now, look. Number three. I'm gonna have to go with Jadakiss. That nigga, real talk since the 90s, that nigga ain't missed. That nigga been doing his shit. That nigga been going hard as a bitch. And it's like, yeah. Salute to that nigga. He doing his shit. You feel me? Now, this one shit get kind of tricky because, well, not necessarily tricky. Number four. This easy number four, right? Lilwayne. That little nigga, I ain't gonna say little nigga, I don't know how the fuck old he is, but he been consistent for a long time doing his shit, and I remember shit, he was my Earl when that boy, he couldn't miss that. Bars, metaphors, songs, everything. So, he number four, right? Now this the part where it get tricky. Because number five, it'd be like, damn, it's a lot of what else, a lot of Witkins, and a lot of possibilities, right? I know y'all probably saying, damn, this nigga got a weird four already because it's not your typical. He ain't got Jay, Biggie, Tupac, none of that, right? I explain it after I figure out who my fifth person is. But I feel like my number five would have to go to... It'd have to go to Drake, especially if he write his own shit. But that'll be my top five. It'll go Papoose, Eminem, Jadakiss, lilwayne, Drake. And now, let me get to the part where I know people like, oh, he ain't put Jay, he ain't put Big, he ain't put Bop. Let me put it like this, right? No disrespect to nobody, no disrespect to nothing. But I feel like a lot of them artists, well, not Jay-Z. Jay-Z do a lot of shit that a lot of people haven't done. It's just me personally, I can't get into the music, like lyrically to put him in my top five. I don't feel like lyrically he's better than anyone that I named in my top five. And we could debate about that. Now, the reason why Pac and Biggie didn't end up in my top five is because I feel like neither one of them lived long enough to really produce their true potential or to see the outcome of how they could have been. So with that being said, yeah, you can say they had great music. They did. A lot of people had great music. Now let's look at if 50 Cent would have died after Get Rich or Die Trying. Niggas would have looked at him like he was the greatest rapper ever. You get what I'm saying? So we gotta take things into technicality. So in my perspective, I just go off people with the longevity, the lyrics, the creativity, and the people that been here a while. I don't go off the numbers enough, and I really go off what I personally like. And I just feel like you can't be considered the greatest or the GOAT if you haven't had that longevity, that you haven't been around, no matter if it's due to your fault or uncontrollable circumstances. But I just feel like, you know, in order to be in somebody's top 5, you have to been putting in work, still putting, not necessarily still putting in work, but have a long body of work, a nice amount of hits. Hits is included in being, you know, and just that consistency, man. You know, it ain't always about, oh, who made the most money or who did this or who sold the most. You know, everybody got different ways. You know, you got great artists that never been discovered, you know. So that's just my intake on it. That's my input on it. And that's my top 5. I just feel like you put my 5 against anybody else's 5. I just feel like my 5 coming out on top. I do the music and them people, they doing they shit, you feel me? So if you learned anything from this, or if you want to debate, or if you feel like, damn, I ain't got somebody wrong, or I should have took somebody out, replaced them with somebody, drop that in the comment. Give a like, subscribe, you know, share this with a friend. Let's start this up, you know what I'm saying? Because technically I feel like can't nobody pick a better fight than mine, you know, from now and then. That's just what I'm going with, you know what I'm saying? Let's go one more time. Look, who we got? Papoose, Eminem, Jadakiss, Lilwayne, and Drake. 5 monsters. I'm telling you, I got the top 5 list, man. Let's argue. Put them in the comments. Gone.